Hey, welcome to Las Vegas. Today I'm going to be working on my 2004 Ford F-150 and I'm going to be replacing this mirror on the driver's side door. First thing we have to do is remove this door panel. And to do that, we have to take the speaker cover off, remove this little cap here and inside the door handle, and we're going to pop off this door rest for the window controls and disconnect the window controls just by pinching the little button, and it unplugs. Everything unplugs. Next, we're going to take out these two bolts, this speaker, and I will have this out in like 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. For these bolts behind the door, I'm going to use an 8mm socket and take these out. Okay, and then once we get these bolts out, the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to pop this plastic piece out of there. Alright, and these things do kind of pop out of there. You got to pry them out and then pull it out. Looks like there's a cable there that you're going to have to disconnect, but we may not have to do that. Maybe I could just leave it inside the door. Next, I'm going to remove the speakers, or the speaker. Take that out of there. And behind the speaker, it looks like we're good with the speaker. I think the door can just lift out now. Disconnect the speaker. Set that aside. Now there's 2 more bolts down here that have to come out, and that's a 6mm. And once those come out, we can lift this door off there. I've already got them loose, so I'm just gonna strip them out, get them out by hand. All right, now I can just lift the door off, shove this back through there, and we'll set this aside. Now that we have the door panel off, I'm going to carefully remove this piece of plastic here, and that's going to expose the plug to the mirror and the bolts that hold the mirror on. So all I have to do is take these bolts off, unplug that, and replace the mirror. I'm just going to remove this electrical plug. I'll probably want to put some new goop on there to hold that plastic in place. But now I'm going to take these nuts off and take the mirror off. These come out with an 11mm socket wrench. So I'm going to take these 3 bolts out, and that's going to remove the mirror. Now that these 3 nuts are off, there's 1 more inside here I've got to take off, and that should release the mirror. Okay, inside this hole here for this top screw, it looks like there's a clip that you depress back, and it should be able to get that mirror out once you get that clip depressed. Push that clip in, tap it, and that pops it right out. Now I can take the mirror off. So here's the factory part, and here's the aftermarket part. The difference is there's a safety clip that goes right here, and that is on there, but this bolt here that bolts from the inside is not on there. That could be beneficial. We'll see. But there's the new part. Virtually identical, only 50 bucks. All right, I'm just going to tighten these down, and once I tighten this bolt all the way, it'll clip that clip into the frame, into the door, so it doesn't pop out. It looks like it's already clipped in there. I can see it from here. So we'll just tighten it down. Yeah, it's in there. Get it nice and snug. I won't over tighten it, but I'll get it snug. If I was going to guess, I'd guess about 40 foot-pounds of torque. What I'm going to do is take the switch panel, and I'm going to connect the window switch. Turn the key on and just give it a test. Yeah. everything seems to be working fine. Now I'm going to set the door panel back in place. Get this through there. Hooks in the right spot. Get all the wires where they're supposed to be. Get the doorknob into the hole. And it should pop right back into place. And it did. So I'm going to put these bolts back in with the drill. Make it easier. Those are good. Put these small ones back in under the door. Plug all the switches back in. Should just go right in order. And this goes under, clips down. Speaker's gonna go back in. Put the speaker back on. Screwed back in. Put the speaker cover back on. And we're in business. The best part of a job well done is afterwards when we get to crack that.